Hey all, good morning. It's Diana Francis, Queen of Heaven, my eternal wife's birthday today. She would have been 65 years old. Amazingly, she still looks like she's 37. Actually, we try and do an older Diana, to be honest. I wanted to share with you what it's like to wake up with Diana on her 65th birthday, 2026, on YouTube, the corporation that's doing the most to torture her. The corporation that is causing heat waves in France, Europe, all over the place because Diana was murdered in France and you guys are gonna pay attention. Or you guys are taking trillions in dollars of damages by ignoring Gabe Rivera. Those are fair and acceptable battle consequences. That makes me the greatest general in human history. One person, Gabe Rivera, against 9 billion people who are ignoring End the Drug War Today, aka ignoring Diana Francis. We're not two people. We woke up as one person. So starting off, this is really the Diana Francis shrine right here. It has no pictures of her because she doesn't like her own picture. It reminds her of some bad memories, kind of like me. This is Queen Elizabeth, yellow dress, somewhat similar to the Lord Nelson sleeping cot drapery dress. She introduced me to outside of a crosswalk because the people in California ran me down at a crosswalk and then ran this funny trial where I told the judge he was going to end up shooting his loved ones or running them over in a car. That was the options for everyone. If you do this to me, lo and behold, he shot his wife. Of course, that's unknown because if YouTube was to unveil that, you would also know that I'm going to laugh at every one of you that has harmed me. In the very situation, I'm laughing at YouTube and all of you that will watch this, that I will be at your final moments of your life, staring at you in a way that Diana did to me on top of a vert ramp at Modern Skate Park, to say that Tony Hawk is a part of the group of people that is helping the Kurt Cobain cover up. Tony Hawk's son is married to the daughter of Kurt Cobain, who's being tortured in the same way that Diana Francis is by William today. Perhaps no great fault of your own, William. You have to know who your mother is and how pissed off she would be. So I see set and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if I had been working on the shrine. I think I had the Elizabeth book. I don't know. So set vision was so scary. I couldn't process it like a lot of the UFO shit that I've been through. And, oh, let's go over the shrine. So yeah, the shrine, I set up a shrine trying to reminisce. Rodan was already there through Mitchie Brusco's The Thinker pose and all that, but I am not associated with any way with Mitchie Brusco. Mitchie Brusco is white, Andy Anderson is white. The police officers that were here yesterday, one was white, one was black. You guys, the cops came here yesterday and I had to run them off. I was assaulted. I'm not going to post any of that stuff. That was the Diana birthday video because if you're going to fuck with me, she's going to fuck with all of you. And the videos, the body cam videos, I have like 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 just from being in Michigan. And it proves that the pedophile rapists that are the police, are the judges, are the prosecutors, are the city council members, are the county council members, are going to have to pay for being that level of evil in the ways that Diana Francis, they tried to say that I got assaulted. I go outside, I hold my phone. I didn't even know who it was I was gonna videotape. They were doing that ghetto gangbanger shit. And I'm like, fuck no, not in this hood. Diana don't like that. So, well, neither does Elizabeth. And really that's the problem. So I go outside, they come and assault me. It's the funniest video. I'm never going to upload it. I still have it. If I ever get freedom of speech, I'll upload it. It's hilarious. It just shows that, dude, this dude told me I have a shit car because I have a Honda Accord and he has a $65,000 Cadillac and he's raising children in the roadway. That's on a roadway, and that's a Diana-ism. You're trying to play me while you're playing yourself. YouTube's trying to play me, stealing my ditty, giving it to Elon, using that to get Megan a sapphire ring because I got a sapphire ring. YouTube is connected to Chatterbait, is connected to Israel, is connected to pedophiles, is connected to the heat wave. The only reason we have a heat wave, YouTube. YouTube shadow ban against Gabe Rivera. Gabe is only going to use YouTube to stop the heat waves, to stop the tornadoes, to stop Set, Diana, Sekhmet, these motherfuckers, that's Sekhmet, that's Horus. You could call that William. ISIS is crazy that Horus gets his place. Horus hopefully is into that. William. There's Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth the book, Elizabeth the magazine, Elizabeth the 100 Years magazine. She wanted to make sure that everybody would trust her, truth, earn your trust. She didn't, okay? So everything, all the tortures I'm about to tell you about that YouTube is putting Diana Francis, Queen of Heaven, only Queen of Heaven for the day, today. They are also putting Elizabeth through this because Elizabeth is accepting responsibility for all the horrors that Charles, Philip, the Mountbattens did because her role was queen, wear nice dresses, do all that fun stuff. They kind of manipulated her good graces and kept her in the dark about philandering, murdering Diana, etc. So when Elizabeth died, I knew this would happen. One, Jesus isn't real. That's a shocker. She served her life defending the faith. This Jesus fucker didn't protect her from Diana, who was sitting on her chest, who had been in Epstein temples. Because what YouTube, Alex Jones, Montegraph, on during the 9/11 attacks, I was in Terre Haute with my girlfriend, whose mother was at the execution of Tim McVeigh, and she said it was a weird event. Oh, so this is what the shrine ended up being. Megan, this is the shrine that protects me. I think you and Elon and Alex Karp and Peter Thiel are all working together. Like, you guys are the Epstein network. I'm using your sapphire, Megan. Actually, me and Catherine are using your sapphire today. Not to throw Catherine under the bus. Actually, can I call her Kate? No, Kate is not that. Kate is not Catherine, really. But this ring right here, the things I'm wearing today, my protection amulets, this one is this one, let's see if I can get it. This is my Athena, Inanna, Queen Elizabeth, Tudor, Rose, Sapphire, Inanna star. It is Athena with an Inanna star above her helmet with a blue sapphire. That's Diana, protected by Athena, always on her mind. The red and the blue radials represents the points of the Inanna star. I also have a white gyrfalcon representing Anne Boleyn with Queen Elizabeth on the other side, no tiara, painted by a Canadian. I'm right next to Canada here. That's the protection spell. I'm spelling it out for you directly, Megan. Weird that you got a sapphire. Oh, I'm also wearing the Diana sapphire. She had me get this. We did this crazy spell. Kate, I'm so sorry. I know how hard this must be for you. It has the name. It says true love eternal. That represents my love for Diana, really. And I was going to have this girl kind of represent Diana living. She may be Diana living, but she fucked up. Actually, Diana wants me to take care of that today. The one thing I don't want to know. This part of the ring says Gabe and Kate. So for whatever reason, I bonded myself with Princess Catherine through a weird sapphire ritual. Megan, coincidentally, oh, and I also have the Diana wedding band, both platinum, super strong. And I slept with Diana last night, as a matter of fact. This is the thing. Why is my phone? Why is this? This is the thing. It was made this way because I was afraid of Set. And the point is, YouTube is afraid of me. Evil is afraid of Gabe. Because you guys are all 100% evil, no one can debate me. Not even William, not Charles, none of their minions. None of them can, because I will unveil that they're all pedophiles, to put it kindly. So when I went to bed last night, Diana's been having me do all this psychic channeling. She wasn't able to write on the things that were written about her. Now she writes all day, trying to figure out when Diana found Gabe and started inhabiting my body. We did this Rachel Corey thing. It's just so intense, it's hard to explain in short order. This is just about what it's like to wake up on her 65th birthday, being Diana's eternal husband. I woke up, I go to bed, and we're doing this psychic stuff, and it's all so accurate. It's blowing my mind. I called Diana. I mocked Diana for being queen of psychics, which she is, queen of the divine coincidence, whatever that is, because she got in a car. She should have known better, but she was a hostage. So she plagues me back for making fun of her not being a psychic by being as psychic as fuck and proving it over and over and over. So last night, Diana can be any of her ages, and sometimes she can, like, if she's serious, she'll do the 37. Like, right now, we're kind of dealing with that Diana. Older, she wants to be William's mom, she wants Williams to acknowledge her, all that shit. That's a real rough version of Diana, because it sucks. Her life sucks. So anyway, she's floating above my bed last night, looking hot as fuck, telling me she wants me to do this and that. The things I don't want to do, but she's showing me how hot she is, which is how hot Kate is. They look similar. She wants me to get a hold of Kate. I owe Kate for getting this ring. I know the hell Kate is going through. I turned my back on Kate because she played me like a fool, and I can't even figure out a way to spend 2 seconds even thinking about you, girl. Kate, I cannot spend as soon as I think about you, I think betrayal. How would we ever relate to each other? You know what? Yeah, you're gonna become famous for being trash and fucking murdering us all. You know you're causing this heat wave being a dumbass. So does William. Fuck, I put it up a year ago. You guys both know you're murdering yourselves because you're ignoring Gabe. Because Gabe has been working for Diana since YouTube ran the 9/11 attacks. It's actually YouTube that is the beneficiary of the 9/11 attacks. It's actually YouTube that's using the Epstein files to make money off the Epstein situation while still maintaining the Epstein situation to torture Diana and Elizabeth. Elizabeth has to take the same torture Diana's taking, because those are the terms. When Elon goes to face his judgment, when Trump goes to face their judgment, are you willing to take all the horrors that you have subjected others to, Marley Scrooge? Because that is your eternity, period. Are you ready for that? Because I can erase you, or you can be erased, or you can wait for a black hole to come around to erase you. All of those are really the same choice. Or hey, you can help end Gabe Rivera, end the drug war today, channel Diana, wake up Diana, say hi, how are you? Not one of you motherfuckers can do that. Anyway, that's fine. Kate, you need to say hi, how are you? I can't help you, dude. You have to help me get a hold of you. This is why I spent all that time explaining. You're going to destroy the earth, heat waves. You're, what, 18, 19? Do I even know? And you're going to die by the age of 20 because William won't talk to me? Because Charles will murder his children the way he murdered Diana and Elizabeth II? That's quite a conundrum. I'd say it's a catch-22. Anyway, so Diana's floating above my bed. I'm like, okay, fine. This is wonderful. A lot of times I can't really hold Diana as much as I'd like. It's a difficult thing, this whole channeling thing. And so she was super present during her birthday. She's super present right now. This is nervous Diana. And I woke up as Diana. So I wake up. It's like this. It's like, I'm thinking it's August 19th, my birthday. It's July 1st, her birthday. It's so hot. It feels like August, but it's not. Weird. Is France getting burned off because they are ignoring me, and Diana has to just do this whole demonstration to prove that someone is her Prince Charming, willing to catch her when she falls? and discuss all the trauma. Charles and William, Michael Kent ran the operation. Everyone, Charles Spencer does not deserve a home. Charles Spencer took Diana's home. Diana's home is Althorpe, you idiot. She wouldn't go there if you fucking paid her. Althorpe is the source of all her fucking nightmares, you dumb fucks. Well, so am I. Anyway, so I wake up. It goes like this. I feel like I'm Diana, a girl, a thin girl, but as I'm feeling my body, I'm fat. So it's like, oh, I'm fat. But I'm like, no, no, that's me. You're feeling me. I'm fat. And she's like, oh. And it's just, I am Diana, but I'm not Diana. But Diana can do what she can feel. She has a beard. That sucks. But Diana is accomplishing everything she wanted to on her 65th birthday, which was to out all the people that did the 9/11 attacks against her, because they wanted to crush her mind, because they want William to finish off Charles, who thinks he is actually the Antichrist, thanks to Philip, Queen Elizabeth's worst nightmare. So all of what I'm going through, Elizabeth has to go through it. She really lives inside of me still. Her and I will never be separated. That can't happen. That's why all the assassination attempts you guys try on me don't work. Why do you keep trying? Just at least have one, face me one time before you kill me, you cowards. Can't even face me. Cowards, malfeasance abounds. And Diana's gonna fucking ruthlessly boil you guys with Elizabeth off the face of the earth. All the earthquakes caused by YouTube. The California shit caused by YouTube. Heat waves, droughts, floods. Only one reason, YouTube. YouTube will pay in this fashion. Diana's just demonstrating it for you. I came up with none of this. The bitch told me everything. She's here. This is her. Ugly, kind of, though. No, you think I'm handsome. Oh, you're sweet. I think you're ugly. You think I think you're ugly. No, I understand why you think that way. I feel the same way. But so we wake up, it's like, holy fuck, you are in my body, I am in your body. Dumb fuck William might get the idea that he is gonna boil off his kids if he doesn't say hi, how are you to Gabe Rivera. What a dumbass. You're gonna make Diana be this fucking stressed out through her goddamn channel, psychic bitch of all time, on her fucking birthday, Catherine and William. What the fuck are you guys doing? Find a way to talk to Diana through me, you moron, so we can relent, confess, absolve the fucking heat waves and annul those, or whatever the fuck that shit is. Pay a fucking attention. YouTube, you get the main burden. All the pain and suffering goes primarily to the programmers, CEOs, execs, who's ever behind shadow and banning me. This goes back to before YouTube, motherfuckers. All of you have worked against Gabe Rivera. That is working against Diana Francis. It is working against Queen Elizabeth. Both of them are a little pissed off that you think Queen Elizabeth wants to go. I want you. I promise that I will do everything I can to make you worthy of my trust, or whatever the fuck this shit is. And Philip is running around fucking other women, doing Epstein bullshit with Jimmy Savile, the Beatles, and Roman Polanski, Trade Towers, John Lennon, the Dakota, Rosemary's Baby. They're doing a satanic spell, and Charles thinks he's the head devil. They're dancing around in temples. All the people that danced around this building, their names need to be known. Just so you know, William, I can provide you every name of every person that has fucked with Diana. Everybody but me. I can give you the amount of weight that they have caused in Diana's suffering, relevant to all other humans, through Palantir. Palantir is working with YouTube and Chatterbait to cause you, Kate. I told you. The fame makers are going to come for you. Duh, you're rubbing your pussy in public and you're Diana. Duh. William is going to get mad about that. Duh. They're going to humiliate William. They're going to humiliate you. William can't do a damn thing about it because he is a limp dick motherfucker that doesn't help his mother at all. Actually working against her. This stress on her birthday is because instead of getting the William part out to William, I have to put it on fucking YouTube. The piece of shit that murdered your mom is still torturing her, still torturing Elizabeth. The only reason there's a fucking heat wave, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, Queen of Heaven and Earth. She can do whatever. She works with Set. She works with Sekhmet. Diana is Sekhmet. Pretty tornadoes. How about that? Never seen those before. Also, fierce and savage tornadoes. Diana likes it both ways. Rough and soft. So we wake up. This is what me and Diana get to do. I have to climb. I have to be in these towers first thing. It's this noise. Hear that noise? That's what Diana relives every day. Except she's from on top. Isn't it weird how I explained how Queen Anne Boleyn what it's like to be where she was at and it feels like it? Diana has to relive this every day because Camilla and Charles wanted to keep her away from William.
It took nearly 4.5 years to build the World Trade Center South Tower.
I don't know. I just want
9:59 a.m.
She's up there, so you want to visualize it from up there. You're up there. You're with her. Hold her. She says, "You'll never erase the memory of William from me." John Lennon's remains are near her. This is a Michelle Ramey, President George W. Bush, his father. Operation Plane Kite Hit Steel. YouTube's the beneficiary. YouTube's the one profiteering. YouTube committed the 9/11 attacks. YouTube murdered Diana Francis. YouTube murdered JFK. All of those. If I had access to Palantir, boom, Palantir, can you show me the connections between JFK, RFK, MLK, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, and how King Charles murdered Diana? Bing. All of those are one thing. Evil wants to murder all its children to save face. Before Charles says, "William, yeah, I murdered your mom," before my brother says, "Yeah, I murdered your dad," before Megan says, "Yeah, Thomas, I'm murdering your dad, our dad, my dad, your dad," who knows what she thinks about the guy. Anyway, forgive me. Are we worked up? This is Diana's birthday, guys. This is why and the other part of it is, Kate, you got to get a hold of me for the bitch. I gave you every way to get a hold of me. I don't know. I can't even discuss a way for you to actually get a hold of me because Diana doesn't want that. No one's ever going to get a hold of Diana through Gabe. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd like to see anyone try. I mean, face me, people. Thomas Markle Jr. did. YouTube allowed that. God, the reprieve that is. If you only knew. God wonders what Diana would have done. Or Elizabeth. They're one motherfucker, pretty much. Anyway, it's her birthday. Elizabeth has no title in heaven today. Formerly, the late Queen Elizabeth. Anyway, I don't even have to discuss that. So if you want to wake up Diana, happy birthday, baby. She's got the blues, guys. It's sapphire blue. Notice Thomas Markle has a huge sapphire protecting him like that right after you buy your sapphire, Megan. Weird on your timing. God, if I didn't know better, I'd say you bought it because I got this. Diana's already done a ritual by where she's protecting Catherine, even though she hates Catherine for not having said publicly, yeah, Charles, you murdered Diana, and it's obvious. All I had to do is pull up the PLTR database and go, who murdered Diana? Boom, Charles. The Piaget report is the Warren report, is the 9/11 Commission. It's King Charles, Freemasonry. And the thing is, they're so overextended, they're more willing to murder their children and their families in their entirety. You guys are all going to let YouTube murder you all instead of saying, "Hi, how are you?" to Gabe Rivera? You think when you get to the gates, the sapphire gate, Megan, you put a sapphire on? That's the trade towers. I'm holding Diana on her birthday. First thing we fucking do, bitch. She put, it's so much more horrific than just falling in towers. We actually had to work up to this. There's so many horrors for her. So this one's really harsh. I'm to the point where I can handle it. The horror it is for Diana to be conceiving of the terror that Charles is putting her and humanity and everyone that's working with Charles. I can deal with it in heaven. You guys can be denied. We can deal with it on earth. You can find a path to absolution. You'll save your only way to save your kids, only way to save the earth. Or just pay the price. Then you also pay a price in eternity. This is Diana on her fucking 65th birthday. So, Kate, whatever you think you learned, because you don't understand that whole thing. You were being played. Yes, I was honest and open. I wouldn't have done that without Elizabeth letting me do that. For example, in the Judge Ferguson case, I explained how he was going to murder his wife, and he did. You know how you're going to die. The memories you have are going to be with some random fucks that don't deserve to look at your pussy because you don't have the money to do otherwise, and you're going to pretend you enjoy it when your autistic ass doesn't want to do it at all. That's because William and Catherine are way up here and you're way down here. I'm suffering today because William and Catherine are way up here and I'm way down here. I'm not even on the screen. I'm so beneath them that I'm irrelevant. That's how Elizabeth was murdered, you dumb fucks. I went to Montecito to try and prevent that murder. I'm wearing the goddamn sapphire ring. These are both Diana representations. Pinky up. I'm fucking fancy, motherfucker. That's Mary of Tech. You want to do some 3 mountain peak challenges with who has the nicest tits? Tech. This is what we're doing. Tech, Elizabeth the mother, or Elizabeth themselves. There's your 3 mountain peak challenge. That's a fucking Kate tits, fucking a public nudity. Kate's up here, you're never going to see her tits. I'm sorry, Catherine's up here, you're never going to see her tits. Kate is a piece of dirt that William wouldn't even sneeze on. So she's going to have to suffer because William is so high and fucking mighty, and Charles is the fucking devil who's gone in goddamn sane completely. He's not even saying he's just the devil and proud of it. And everyone's gonna let that happen. This is what it's like to wake up Diana 27 fucking minutes. This is what you want to do. I'm gonna have to talk in me. She's in me. I won't even know. These aren't even. Do you think I was able to fucking accurately predict all that shit and time all that shit in videos? Oh my God. If anyone some people do understand the miracle of Diana Lane, effective activism, all the shit that I have exposed, and you guys can all know, you have to see that we'll be at the gate together, and I'm gonna grill you just like I was grilled by that one officer when Bud Redmond, my public defender, told me across the glass that this phone call is recorded. Your best defense is to leave the state. But that burned down your whole state. If you guys want to lift the heat wave, if you want to cancel the mass global suicide, there's only one way. You YouTube reviewers that review my shit, I know it eventually gets past the robot. You are going to murder your own friends and family. Practice saying that in the mirror. Find your loved one. Sorry, I murdered you by ignoring this dipshit Gabe Rivera. Hey, I was a coward in the face of Gabe Rivera. And that's how I murdered my friends and family, all of them. Kate, I rehearsed the fucking path of absolution with you. You're the priestess of it doing it. If you are Diana, start doing it. I'll even do the relent, confess, and seek absolution from you. I relent. I'm not using you to fucking channel Diana. I confess. I used you as a public display of your vagina to feel Diana's pussy, and it felt like fucking, oh, so nice. I don't know. Maybe it feels nicer to wake up and be like, who is this? Why am I so fat? It's because that's me, not you. And then she's like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm fat. Anyway, I'm carrying Diana's burden. It's one thing. I have to live for 2 people in one day, actually 3 people, sometimes more, and they're all really heavy. Except a George 6 hug can really lighten your load. I'm not gonna lie. It really gives you confidence. So if you will, all for Diana's 65th birthday, please relive her You could relive her car wreck. She really wants to do the trade towers today. She's like, help us go when you get to the top and the bound and the Paul McCartney wants Diana to relive this because John is reliving this, and the way for Paul to steal John's work is to continuously torture him daily on a trade tower truck. Sean Lennon is doing that because his mom, heroin user, trapped Dakota Rosemary babies. Sean Lennon knows. Julian, yoga was worse than you imagine. She was engineered to take away Diana like Dodie, Coke, money. I'll sit on the yacht. I don't really want to be a yacht whore in front of William, but I need the money. Kate, you don't want to be a whore in front of anyone, but you want your virgin true love and all that shit, but you can't even fucking face me. William, you want your mother to be happy. You don't even face her through her. You can't tell this is how gonna take over the world. Hello, world. The world. You were foretold by autistics, retards. Now, hello, Diana. I'm pointing at Diana the retard. Diana the retard? Gabe? Me? Yes. No. I don't mind. I am a retard. Diana and Gabe, I don't mind. So Diana gets to live, motherfuckers, through she finds me to be her Prince Charming. Those dreams are accomplished. You murder me today, I take all this shit and I use it against you like fucking Johnny Frank Garrett, who will not play Kate. Kate, if you think you're good with ghosts, trust me, you're not. This one is the one you have to face at the Sapphire Gate, the Eternal Gate, Diana Elizabeth Gate, and you're barred. What premise do we have that I could even trust you? Here's how eternity works, people. None of this shit can go on. Charles can't get away with what he's doing. William can't get away with what he's doing. Trump can't get away with what he's doing. Clinton, Obama, all the people that ran drugs are torturing a whole hemisphere. You're getting burned out of existence. You are all from England. You're a bunch of Freemasons. Stop that business. Find another way to exist.